guys, we're here today to have a chat about helmets. I want to have a look at the style of helmets really quickly, have a chat about that. I'd like to talk about the correct way to have a helmet sitting on your head, how you measure it up and how you find the right size for yourself. There's some real mistakes made when purchasing helmets, and if I can help you out I might save you a few bucks, so listen in on this. I've cut a helmet in half here just to give you an indication of how the thing fits, and I'll talk about the structure of the helmet in a minute. As a motorcycle instructor, I see a crazy amount of people that wear helmets incorrectly. This one's one of them. So when the helmet's on, it comes all the way down here, and that's usually because the helmet is too loose, so it drops down. And then we have the reverse, where it may be too tight or it's just worn incorrectly, and it's up here. Now, the problem up here is that I'm actually losing my lower vision. So that's this vision here. Lower vision's really important when we're cornering on our motorcycle. We need to be able to feel the surface and what we're turning around whilst we're still looking into the future. So it's imperative that you have a helmet that fits you correctly and you wear it the right way. So I hope that helps you out. With this helmet being cut apart as well, it shows you there's not a lot in a motorcycle helmet. But there's two really important areas you should be looking at. The outside area, which is your shell for the initial contact, and then the inner side, which is like a polystyrene material that takes the impact away from the head. Now, the outside shell can be of Kevlar and carbon fibre or fiberglass. I like the fibres because it'll absorb the impact and it won't actually push the impact through. So the choice is up to you. The polyurethane part of your helmet, this part in here, just make sure you don't expose it to fuel, because if we drop fuel on top of that helmet, it'll actually, if I put a drop of fuel on this bit here, we'd actually end up with a big circle probably about that big and about that deep, so it'll eat it away. So don't go leaving your helmets underneath your bikes or down, and worst of all, don't leave them on your handlebars because they leave big dents. It's a really important thing to understand that if I put a bit of pressure into this foam here, that now has lost its shape, and that'll be affected by a handlebar, but also by people wearing your helmet. So someone with a different shaped head that gets into your helmet will change the shape of it. So one helmet, one head, one person is what you should be looking for. So fitting of helmets. Quite often people buy a helmet too comfortable, which is important. You don't want it too tight, but what I'm getting at here, because of all the movement and the compression in this area, we find that people buy helmets and 2-3 months later they're floating on their heads. So I'm going to give you a couple of really quick tips on how to get around that. Get into a really good motorcycle shop that's probably got one of these beautiful helmet measurers, so we stick that around there and in. We'll pop that on our head and we'll take up a bit of a measurement. Now the measurement's from the top here right around to the broad part of your head there. We take it off, we'll have a look, and I'm a 57 with this helmet measurer here. Now that usually places me around the medium mark, but all helmets are different, just like a pair of jeans, and also every person's got a different shaped head. So what you need to do is go into your shop, get the measurements, and then start to have a look. And this is how I would do it. I'd walk over and I'd start with the large one first because I don't want to hurt my ears. I'll pull that out, grab it, just when you fit a helmet too, by the way. Grab the two straps, get rid of your earrings. Place it over your head, and I'll put it into that position so it's just above my eyes. And what I do now is I give it a movement that way, so you can see the helmet's moved there, my head's still here, and back here, too much movement, and that up and down. If I hit a rutted road, that'd probably end up here. Definitely no good, definitely too big. So let's drop down a size, that's a medium, a large, sorry, we'll go to a medium, same thing, pull him apart, get him on, and into the position. Now, that's feeling pretty good. It's just on top of my eyebrows. Sitting down, I've got good peripheral vision. It's not really moving. It's pretty solid. But maybe it's just comfortable. And that's where we get caught out. Let's go one extra size and we'll find out what the small size is. And I have found that in some helmets I am a small and others I'm in a medium. So it's really worthwhile exercise. On it goes. It's finding it hard to get over that fitting position. Peripheral vision's good, it's moving around. It's not feeling good. I reckon if I kept this on for 2 minutes, and I think that's what you need to do in any bike shop, keep it on for a couple of minutes, you'll feel if it's too much. And I'm getting pressure. It's getting pressure on the temple and up the side here, that's too tight. If I kept that helmet on for too long, I'd have a big red mark around here and it'd be pushing on my cheek, so that would be an incorrectly fitted helmet. It'd be way too tight. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy myself a medium helmet in this one, and I reckon I've got the right size. So look, I hope that helps you. See you out there and see you on 2 weeks.